Hey people, my name's Naomi Osei and I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to my channel. On this channel, we're documenting our family's move from the UK to the motherland. That's right, in August of 2021, my babies and I packed up our stuff and we relocated from the UK to our homeland, Ghana. And on this channel, we are documenting the highs, the lows, the good times, the bad times, and everything in between. If you are brand new here, if it's your first time coming across us, or if you're a brand new subscriber, please do go ahead and let us know in the comments below where you are watching from. We would love to take this opportunity to be able to welcome you properly to our growing international family. And for those of you who are returning, who have been with us for the duration of time that we've been on here in the motherland, thank you so much for your continued support. It means absolutely more than you could ever know. And your support, your comments, they really don't go unnoticed. So thank you all so much. Another quick point to throw in, I'm here sitting on my balcony recording this video, and it might prove to be a huge mistake because if you know me, if you've been watching my videos enough, you will know that I am afraid of creepy crawlies and insects. So if something flies past or crawls too close, I will scream. I might even get up and run, but maybe I won't even bother editing that out if it happens. But if you do see, or if you see me looking around in a kind of suspicious way, that's what's going on. Back in August of 2021, when we started this channel, one of the commitments that I made was that I would be honest with you all every step of the way. I never ever want to paint Ghana or the experience here as, some sort of utopia. You probably have heard me say this before. I don't want to pretend and act as though all is well all of the time when it isn't. Part of my goal with this channel is really to help document the real experience, what it's really like. Sometimes we can romanticize an idea, but in practice, it can often be very different. And so this is not me saying that I'm having a horrible time and I hate it. No, quite the opposite. I am still absolutely loving it here. But I'm human. It's not always going to be plain sailing. I'm not always going to be at the beach, chilling, relaxing. Sometimes it's going to be tough. And on today's video, I just really want to talk to you about that because I feel that by not telling this part of the story that I would be doing you all a huge disservice. I know that there are people who I've connected with here on YouTube and maybe over on Instagram as well who have been really inspired by our move and what we're doing and want to do it too. And so I feel that I have a duty and a responsibility to not solely promote the highs, but to tell people about the realness as well. Times when it isn't so great, times when it doesn't feel so nice, so that people can go into this making an informed decision and not simply having rose-tinted glasses when looking at the idea of relocating from anywhere in the West or anywhere in the world really to the motherland, specifically Ghana. According to statistics, moving home is one of the most stressful situations that any human being could ever go through. Moving home and moving home internationally, you could imagine, is even more stress than that. Moving home internationally with 2 young children, even more so. Moving home internationally with 2 young children alone, wow, now that is up there. And in August of 2021, that was my experience. Some of you may know that at the time that I moved, I was working full time. And I don't know what I was really thinking, but I didn't take any time off. It was literally a case of, on one day I was working in the UK, the next day I'm packing up and I'm on a flight, we land and I'm right back to work again. Oh, it was a lot. Now, so I am a person who I think has delayed reactions, quite similar to my mum, in that if there is a crisis, if there is a problem, if everything is crumbling and falling down around me, adrenaline kicks in. and I will be able to dig deep and find the strength to just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. No stopping to lick wounds, no stopping to feel sorry for oneself. Just get up, find a solution and power through. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And in many instances, that has served me really, really well to be able to keep going, even, in situations of heightened stress or adversity, that ability to just keep pressing on. But what happens is that the reactions are delayed. It's not that they never ever come. And so it's oftentimes when I have an opportunity to pause, to stop, to take a break. That's when I guess the weight of everything can just really hit me. And I think that that's really what happened to me towards the end of the year. Towards the end of the year, I think I was completely burnt out. So much so that in November of 2021, I actually resigned from my position. Some of you may know I was working as a full-time employee, delivering corporate training to FTSE 100 companies in the UK. And it just got too much. Juggling life and transitioning here to Ghana with by myself with my 2 children, trying to hold down this full-time job and making sure that I'm delivering there, making sure that I am who I need to be for my children, making sure that I'm taking care of the responsibilities in the house. So it felt like those people who are able to spin lots and lots of different plates. I feel like I'm spinning a plate on this hand, on my head, on my nose, on my toe, keeping all of these spinning plates up in the air, or juggling lots of balls at the same time and being careful not to drop any of them. Again, I'm not complaining. I do recognize that even in the challenges that I'm having or have had over the past few months, that I've also been very, very blessed. I've been very blessed to be able to be in this beautiful environment. I'm blessed to be able to, live in a home that my father built from the ground up, and not have to worry about rents or mortgage. And, that's a really great thing. And so I'm by no means complaining. I am eternally grateful for that. But that's not to say that it's plain sailing all the way. I think what's been tough also is not having that support system around me. Again, I think I've shared before that in the UK, we all lived together. My mom, my dad, my sisters, during the pandemic, we all came together and lived, and spent a lot of time living together and enjoying one another's company and supporting one another through those difficult months, years. Gosh, how long this pandemic is dragging. So, it was quite the culture shock, I guess, coming here into this environment and not constantly having that support and just the companionship, I guess, that I'm used to having at home. And that's taken some adjusting. That's been kind of tough as well. And I think it's only now that I'm actually talking about this out loud that I'm really beginning to appreciate, I guess, the impact that everything has had on me. So that's I guess I've been kind of quiet lately. I know a few of you have asked in the comments, why haven't you been posting? Why haven't you been sharing content? And the truth is that it is impossible to pour from an empty cup. I'm a creative. I like creating. I love, what we're doing with YouTube. I'm absolutely loving it. But sometimes you just don't have that motivation. Sometimes you don't have that inspiration. Sometimes you just don't have it. You just don't have it in you to get up and create, or you just don't have it in you to be in front of a camera and be animated and show your happy side, when inside you're just feeling a bit burnt out. And of late, that's just what I've been feeling. I haven't been feeling my best. I think, December of 2021 is where I took a pause. I decided that I was going to just, take a month off, because I haven't stopped since I've come here. And that, I think in stopping, with someone like me who has delayed reactions, it's not to say that the reactions don't happen or you don't feel the impact of whatever you're going through. It just means it doesn't happen at the time of crisis. But usually when I stop and pause, that's when it just all comes rolling in. So yeah, December of 2021 is probably when I started to feel it. Also in November, towards the end of November, I received some really, really bad news that really knocked me. And it's terrible when you hear something tragic and you want to do something, you wish you could help, you wish that there was more that you could do, but you're only human, and so sometimes life happens to every single one of us, and so sometimes there is nothing that we can do about situations. So I think emotionally, physically, mentally, I've just been drained. So in December, when everything kind of stopped, I had a nice distraction in that, my entire family on my father's side, they were all here in Ghana. We had some really nice times together. In fact, I've got a video coming up soon. I can't say exactly when I'll be, sharing some of the highlights of our time in December. My sister got married. It was, we just had a really, really nice time together. And I think that too was a good distraction that stopped me from really feeling the true impact or the true weight of everything that had been happening over the past 5, how many months is it? 4, 5 months? I don't know. I can't count. But then, okay, so now we're in January. Everyone's gone. It's quiet. And I've got myself and my thoughts, and I've got to kind of just get back up and get those plates spinning again, and under different circumstances and different types of pressures and different demands being placed on me coming from different angles, and not having the support of, mummy or daddy to just, rest your head on their shoulder and have them tell you, it's all right, Nay, everything's going to be okay, you've got this. It's been hard. So for the last couple weeks, my main priority has been about, I guess, getting my own mind right. You see, when you are in a position where other people are depending on you, like, my children are depending on me, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. I totally do understand the responsibilities of, being a parent, of being an adult in the 21st century. But I think it's all right to say, to have a moment where I'm allowed to be human and say, sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes you need a minute, and sometimes I kind of wish I could just have some space and time where I didn't have to be holding the reins. I didn't have to have everything under control, or it wasn't my responsibility to have everything under control. Because I think I'm tired, and it's a different type of tired. It's not the type of tired that a good night's sleep will solve everything. It's also the fact that it's difficult to, it's the sort of tired, it's also that mental exhaustion. Mentally trying to be, 2 steps ahead or 5 steps ahead. Understanding that if I don't do X, then Y can't happen. And if Y can't happen, then that impacts Z. And it's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, that's why I've been quiet. I've been, taking some time out to try and get my mind right, try to get myself restabilized again, and trying to find that drive and that passion that I've previously had to be able to make moves and to do the things that I know I'm capable of doing, so that I can go back to just enjoying life again. I think, is that a fair comment? Maybe that's not a fair comment, because I don't want to pretend like I haven't been enjoying. In fact, when you see the videos, when you see the video that I put out about December, you will see that I was enjoying to the max. But I think I just need to pace myself a little. Now that we come out of holiday season, we're back to the grind, and I think it's about pacing myself. I think it's about also not being too hard on myself. I'm a perfectionist, right? I like things to be done properly. I know what I'm capable of. And so if I feel like I'm performing in any aspect of my life that is suboptimal, it gets to me. It gets to me. I don't do well with mediocre from myself. Of course, everyone else has their own standards, and I'm not trying to impose my worldview on anyone, but I have some standards and things that I expect from me. And so when it feels as though like I'm just not hitting the mark in whatever aspect of my life, that's really painful. It's really tough. And I think of late, I think I've just felt quite inadequate. Of late, I've kind of felt as though my best just hasn't been good enough, and that somehow I've got to find more, I've got to do better, I've got to be better. But I'm tired. So yeah, that's why I've been quiet. I have been in the background, trying to work on things. I'm excited actually. I've got a bit of an announcement to make. Maybe this is a bit premature, but I'm going to do it anyway. I have registered my company here in Ghana. No, that's not true. I am in the process of registering my company in Ghana. Everything has been submitted, and so I'm waiting for them to get back to me. And I guess maybe in the next couple of videos or so, I'll be able to let you know that I am official. It's all set up, and I'll let you know exactly what I'm going to be doing here in Ghana. So that's exciting. Having said all that I've said about, how I've been feeling and where I've been at mentally and how I've been handling everything, which is probably not well, the future is bright. Like, I am excited about the opportunities that are on the horizon. I can't wait to kind of get out of this sort of rough, nasty patch. But again, I guess this is all part of life. It's not... the road to success in any aspect of life is not linear. We know this. So there's lots of promise. I've got big aspirations, hopes and dreams for the future that I'm actively working on. But yeah, sometimes it can just be a little bit difficult. But I'm hoping that once I start to gain momentum, I hope everyone can still hear me. It's a little bit windy at the moment, but it's a nice breeze that I'm welcoming. I'm hoping that as I start to build and gain momentum, that things won't seem like so much of a slog. And again, I am not afraid of hard work. As I've mentioned, I consider myself to be a hard worker. I enjoy what it is that I do. I enjoy having a positive impact on people's lives. I enjoy business. I enjoy transformation. It's all, I'm doing what I love to do. I feel like I'm rambling a bit. Let me wrap this up. I've been a little bit quiet because life has been happening. Mentally, physically, emotionally, I've been drained. Nothing major in my life has happened. There's no major life changes other than the transition from the UK to being here. But I'm just hoping that maybe over the course of the next 6 months or so, that things will start to settle. I'll get into a better rhythm that feels right for me. I will be able to maybe balance a few of these plates, or maybe even be able to put down a few of them spinning plates, and be able to catch my breath again. At the moment, I feel like I'm walking a bit of a tightrope, and that I've really got to carefully balance everything. One wrong move and everything can just come crashing down. That's how it feels. That's probably not what it is in reality, but at least that's how it feels. And oftentimes our perception can seem like our reality. So yeah, guys, I have to say, a special thank you to you all for your support, for your comments, for your messages. They do mean so much, and you might think that, oh, it's no big deal when you say, give a word of encouragement. But it really does go a long way, especially during times like this where I'm not feeling 100%. So yeah, I think that's all I've got to say for now. Hopefully you all can embrace this side of me as well. It's not always excitement, encouraging, motivate. That's just not. Is anyone ever like that all the time? I'm human, guys. I'll hold my hands up. I am human, and I reserve the right to be human any day of the week. I can't pretend. It's too much energy, and it's too exhausting to pretend. So I like to be real. I like to be honest, and so I do hope that you all are able to hear my heart. And this is just me, part of me honoring my commitment to be honest, and not just create videos when I've got something exciting to share, but also being able to come to you all and share that, hey, things are not that great. Things are not that exciting right now, or I'm just feeling a little bit crappy right now. But I'm confident that things will be fine. I am confident that all will be well. I'm sure in a few months, I'll probably watch this video again and think, oh gosh, Naomi, if only you knew what was round the corner. At least I'm hoping that that's how I'll feel. But yeah, if I were to leave you with any encouragement, it would certainly be, if you are going through a challenge, if you're going through a tough time, if you're not really feeling yourself lately, then first of all, cut yourself some slack. Believe you me, I'm speaking to you and I'm speaking to myself. Naomi, cut yourself some slack. Especially if life has been beating you down, take a minute to find your joy. Take a minute to refill your own cup, to replenish. Take a moment to make sure that you're good. I know sometimes it isn't easy. I know sometimes you really do want to throw in the towel and just think, ugh, forget all of this. But life is worth living. It won't be this way always. It certainly won't be. Hang on, hold on just a little bit longer. Let's keep persevering. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep striving. And let's keep pushing towards those better days, because I promise you, they are on the way. Take care, guys.